One back again with a bang. In my previous video, I had provided you the components or the format of formal and informal letter writing. I had also given the specimen of centralized and left alignment layout. Please do have a look. The link is provided in the description box. The topic for today is various types of letters which you see on the screen. Please note that notice writing, report writing, types of advertisement will be provided in my next series of videos. Meanwhile, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe my channel. Please do give your valuable comments. So there are these many types of letters: complaint letters, congratulatory letters, condolence letters. Condolence means you are expressing your sympathy or empathy for the deceased or his family. Enquiry letters, reply letters, application letters, biodata, and invitation letters. Let's see complaint letters. There are so many different types of complaint letters, like delivery complaint letter, goods or service related, its defect complaint letter, social issues complaint letter written to the police authorities, etc. These are very few of the complaint letters. Now, what is a complaint letter written regarding the delivery or the defect of goods or services? It could be the abnormal delay of the consignment. Consignment means delivery. The parcel which is delivered is a consignment. It could also be that the goods have come to your house in a damaged condition. It could also be that the quantity of goods is not what you expected or ordered. In that case, you can write a complaint letter in a very formal style to the concerned authorities or officials. Now, the complaint letters being written to the police authorities or officials. The examples are: you could write about the noise pollution, the nuisance caused due to loudspeakers in your area, shortage of water supply, the problem of load shedding, that is electricity. Next is a menace of dogs in your area. In such cases, you can make them aware of your problems and hardships that you are facing in your area. So these are the type of complaint letters. So there are many tips to remember when you write these kind of letters, because it's an eye opener for the authorities. Now, what do you write in the intro? It's a brief means short description of the problem, means you're giving an overview or a gist of the issue. Next is the main body. Let the authority be known about the problem without being over descriptive. No, you don't have to be verbose. Okay, there is no need or necessity for overuse of words. It's necessary to mention the day, date, time, and place. More description about day, date, time, and place are given in formal letter. Also, you have to let them know the deadline by which you would want the problem to be solved. See, one important thing is that you should not criticize or challenge any authority. For example, imagine that you are writing a letter about the menace of dogs you are facing in your area. In that case, you should not, or you don't have the right to find out their fault. You should not write a letter pointing out the fault of the authorities or officials. You cannot condemn the authorities for their inaction. Your intention for writing the letter is only to make them aware of the problems you are facing in your area. So, proper words and sentences should be selected. Next is congratulatory letters. It could be the types are job promotion, birth of a child, scoring the highest marks in exam or getting a sponsorship, for launching a startup, for housewarming ceremony. It could be marriage or someone has got a new job. So you congratulate or compliment the person. They express congratulations or compliments. It's a time of celebration as we are congratulating persons for a certain achievement. For example, it could be congratulating a student for getting a sponsorship or for migration to abroad or for getting the first prize in the competition or even a PM or a finance minister for economic achievements. So, vocabulary which has to be used for a congratulator is different. Next is condolence letters. The word condolence means expressing sympathy or sorrow. So, the vocabulary should create an atmosphere or an ambience of sorrow or permission. So mention the name of the deceased. Deceased means the person who has met with the untimely death. Okay, so while you are writing such letters, you have to make the person remember some fond memories or experiences that are associated with the deceased. You should express your sympathy. Also, you can extend a hand of help, like you can assure that you will prepare a meal or a dinner for the person. You can share a memory with that person. Now, next is inquiry letters. They are of two types, unsolicited inquiry and solicited inquiry. Now, what is unsolicited and solicited inquiry? In simple words, I can say that you are merely seeking information about the product or item from the concerned person. Example of unsolicited is the potential buyer. It's not buys, it is buyer writes a letter preparing a questionnaire about various goods and products in a shop, its price, quality. You can negotiate for a discount through the letter. So, if you want to do a sort of unsolicited inquiry with the shopkeeper, you are writing a letter. With that, in the letter, you have prepared a set of questions asking them about the price of the goods, about the quality. You could even negotiate for a discount in the price. Now, what is solicited inquiry? It is done after you see a particular advertisement of a product or an object in the newspaper or media. The buyer sees an advertisement and then writes a letter asking for further details of the product, like its price, quality, the quantity which you want to buy, etc. Next is reply letters. Inquiries or condolence or congratulatory letters are politely countered by a reply. It is well advised to start with, in response to your inquiry letter dated on 3rd November 2021, I wish to reply for the same. Now, if it's a condolence letter, we can reply, thank you very much for sharing my sorrow in the darkest phase of my life. Next is application letters. This is also a very important branch of letters. Every person has to go through this phase of writing an application before you get a job. It's generally written for a job or for an admission or a scholarship or any financial help. Application is the key to your job. So it should be written in a most respectful manner. You have to avoid grammatical mistakes and spelling mistakes as it will belittle your candidature. You cannot do commit any spelling mistakes or else you'll be seldom selected for the post. It'll give a bad impression on the recruiter. Next is biodata. It comes along with the application only. It's a well written personal detail. It contains a detailed information about name, address, age, qualifications, experience, salary, drawn salary, expected, etc. A biodata is attached with an application letter. The last is invitation letters. You are inviting your near and dear ones or persons in authority regarding engagement, marriage ceremony, or a sports day or an annual function or a graduation day, etc. So these are the types of letters. Please remember that notice, report, and advertisement will be covered in my next series of videos. Please do have a look and like and share my videos.